Hello, Flosstube. Welcome. This is Taryn. Welcome back or welcome, either way. It all works. I hope everybody's had a great stitchy week. Mine hasn't been phenomenal because we're trying to get ready to go on vacation, and it has just meant that we've had to work a whole lot more at the office. I've got a deadline at the end of the month for payroll taxes for the report, so it is what it is. The sun's not quite up here yet this morning, but I'm recording this, hopefully going to get it uploaded or get it started. Around here it takes forever, and head into the office, see if I can get some stuff done. I wanted to start today by showing you, I came across some other things that I've made. Actually, some of them I should have come across way before because they sit around my house all the time. I should have noticed. But I had totally forgotten this. I was looking for it for something else and came across it. And it's fly swatter that I cross-stitched a Snoopy on. And as you can see, it came this way. I really don't know what the intentions of it were. I don't know if they intended for it to be cross-stitched on, but it kind of made me laugh because that's the same Snoopy that I just did as one of my Mania starts. I think that little Snoopy in the bowl like that. Maybe. But it seems like he was sitting the other way. Maybe not. I think that's what it was anyway. I also came across this one that I cross-stitched for my husband in 1994, which was before he was my husband. He's very into primates and all that stuff. It used to be framed, but when we were moving, it got broken, and then it was in a box. You know how those boxes of stuff that you don't open for 10 years? It was in one of those. This big silverback gorilla. I had no idea there were so many colors of gray. My mom says there's at least 50 shades of gray. But he was a labor of love. I need to find another frame and get him put back out. But because he was in a box and the frame got broken, it got all dirty, so I had to, it's been a few months, but I had to wash it and get it clean again and all of that, so I guess I should go get it framed again. He had it in his office, I think. And then these are some little pillows that I made. I accidentally put the fabric on backwards on this one. That's the back of the fabric. But I'm going to take it apart and do it again. This one's a little Valentine kitty embroidery. I have a little wooden basket that sits out, and it's got little pillows, small pillows like this in it. And this was every month thing, you know, where they send it to you. I'm showing you both of them that I've actually gotten made. I have other ones that obviously are not. And then this one, I think he's so goofy looking. They are covered in cat hair because the cats think that since that basket's full of pillows, then certainly it must be for them. There's almost always a cat in it. Anyway, I just thought I would show you guys that stuff. Other little things. I'd totally forgotten about the fly swatter. Just different ways to display what we work on so that everything isn't always the same. I know I prefer that. I worked on my O Canada piece this week. My cup says I'm not 30. Nope, it says that I'm 30. It seems like I should have money by now. I'm not 30. That was a long time ago. Long time ago. Anyway, I am so close to being done. It is killing me. I have see the snowflakes? I have some more snowflakes that fill in right here. And then there's a little bit of background stuff like these that go here. And then over in this side, there's more that are brown. And then this border across the top is the same as this one. That's all I have left. That's all I need to get done. But like I said, I'm about to go to the office instead of being able to sit down. Because I have high hopes of having some time to get it finished, I'm going to take it with me and buy a frame today. I want to take a minute too, before I forget, to thank everyone in your suggestions on where I ran out of thread. That's why I love this community, because everybody's always ready to jump in and help. There's not enough of that in this world today. Anyway, what I did was, on Monday, we, on a whim, took the day off and went to Six Flags because we have season passes and haven't been yet this summer, so we knew that if we don't go, we won't. We'll just get too busy. There's always something to do, so we went. Doesn't help get any of the work done, but I did cross stitch on the way there. I took the little piece, one strand of it, with one strand of the new color, and came down. I don't remember. So that should be a good sign, huh? It comes down off of this one right here, where this one comes down and across. I couldn't tell the difference out in the sun, and it's hard to tell the difference even in here, in this light and everything, so I am thrilled. I'm thrilled that that finally worked out. What I really needed to do was just quit fretting about it and get it done. And I probably could have been done with this. That was really all I worked on this week, because I really need to get it done. But I go to bed so late. Usually it's 11 o'clock or after. And I get up so early, the cats wake me up. I get up at 5 o'clock every morning, almost anyway. And the cats this week, it's been, I actually got to sleep until 5 this morning. This week it's been 3:30 or 4 every morning. I came home one night, I was so tired. My poor daughter was talking to me while I was laying in bed, and I told her, if I fall asleep, it's no reflection on you. But I can feel that I can't fight this. And I did fall asleep. And Dax got home from the office, and Addison and her boyfriend were here in this room. And so he asked if it would bother me if he sat in bed and ate while he watched TV. I said no. I wasn't even still conscious when he took the first bite of food. I fell back. I slept all night in my blue jeans. I mean, I was just crash and burn. I wish I'd had, an extra 12 hours to add to it. But it's just been crazy. I need more sleep. So, and then, to top that off, on Wednesday, the demon cat that we have that's been in the kennel, the little kitten Domino, it's one of her kittens. And she's been kenneled up because I needed to take her and get her spayed. And I knew that I mean, she hates us. She hissed and growled every time we walked into the room. Sometimes she would try to threaten me like she was going to attack me. When I would go to feed her, it's been months of meanness from her. She was so mean. So Wednesday I had an appointment to get her spayed. And I got up Wednesday morning and I was trying really to be quiet and not wake anybody else up, but to get her out to the car. And I got everything out of the kennel, the litter box and the food and water dish. Well, I'd taken it out the night before because she couldn't have food or water. Cleaned out the kennel and everything, because at night we would put the kittens back in there with her, and the litter everywhere all the time. So I cleaned all of that out. She still had a little cover in there where she could hide under, but I went to put a blanket over the top of the kennel, to cover it, kind of hoping to make her feel a little bit more secure. When I put it over there, she flipped out. She jumped up through the bars of the kennel. She's grabbing the curtains, trying to get out and everything. And I've got on my husband's giant leather work gloves that are, this big. And I had put the kennel on a little rug to be able to pull it out of the house, help it slide and everything across the floor. And she was at the back of the kennel when I started, but then she came to the front of the kennel where my hands were to try to get me. So I'd gone and gotten a dog's leash that I hooked onto the kennel, and I was pulling it out of the house on the dog's leash, which is when my husband came in. I know I must have looked a fool, but oh well, he's used to it by now. But he came and helped me, and we carried the kennel. I already had the back of the car open to put it in there. We get the kennel all the way to the back of the car. We go to lift it up to put it in, and the bottom on one side falls out. And the cat starts to get out. And I push the kennel back down, and I've got her pinned, half in, half out, and it's like, and she's flailing around, flipping out. It's like, what am I going to do now? And she finally gets out, and she runs under the Suburban that's parked next to my car, which doesn't run. We are one non-running vehicle away from getting white trash certification, I'm telling you. If another vehicle that doesn't run shows up at my house to sit out there, our certificate's going to come in the mail. There's no way it can't. Anyway, I digress. She gets up under the car on the rear axle. She's sitting up above it. And so Dak says, well, I'll try to push her out and you grab her, which this cat has never been touched by our human hands. I don't know if any ever have, but we've never touched her. So I'm standing there with the blanket. It's like, what am I going to do if she comes out? She's going to tear my face off. Anyway, he has a long dowel rod, and he's poking her. She won't move. Finally, after 20 minutes, we give up and call the animal control officer, and he comes out with the thing that loops around their neck, to try to help me get her out. He's here trying. After about, 15, 20 minutes, he finally gets the lasso thing around her neck. I mean, she's been growling and hissing and biting at it and everything the whole time. But when he starts to pull it tight, she gets her paw up in there. And when he's pulling her, trying to pull her out, she managed to push and get away. We spent, I've probably spent a year between trying to catch her in the first place and then catching her, and then she had the kittens, and waiting for them to be weaned so that we could get her spayed. It wasn't like she was ever going to be a house cat. I just don't want her having kittens constantly. But nope, she took off. The animal control guy left us a live trap. I even even set it out or baited it, because I'm really, let her go have kittens at someone else's house. She's a demon anyway. Ugh. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. I had to call the vet's office and tell them, never mind, never mind. It's just craziness. So that's the one we get to have around here on Wednesday. I do have a little bit of haul because, I'm not buying stuff. Okay, we all know we've just given up on that. I got all of these. They're all pearl cottons, but look at all those. I got all of those on Listia, I think. So that was a good deal. And because I'm easily enabled, this is one of the things that I've gotten. I had ordered it, it just hadn't come in last week. I got the mason jar lineup kit. I bought the kit. It's so cute. And I want so desperately to start it. But I've got to get this other piece finished. And also, one simple request. I made one simple request of you people. Please don't show things that I want to make. Y'all didn't even make it through the week. And I don't remember who it was, because I would totally call them out watching a Flosstube video. Somebody's got a Nora Corbett Santa that, yeah, I'm bidding on one on eBay. Thank you very much. One simple thing. Y'all can't be doing this to me. You cannot be showing me things that make me go, ooh, I want to make that. I'm weak, people. I'm easily enabled. I'm weak. Don't show me things I want to make. Keep showing me mermaids, vampires, fairies. I don't feel drawn to any of that, so y'all keep up with that. Don't do that to me, because now, like I said, I'm bidding on one on eBay, and it's not like if I don't win this one that I'll quit, because now it's in my head. And so, since I already have like 11 million things in my little bag of things to make, might as well add this one, right? One request. I should be strong, but I'm not. I'm not. Anyway, really that's all I have, because all my cross stitching was just on that one thing. I hope that I'll be able to, I'm going to try, I usually record on Saturdays, but I'm going to try next week to record on Friday morning. We're going to be leaving for vacation soon, and hopefully I can do that before we pack it up and head off, because I'm hoping that I'll have my O Canada as an FFO to show everybody. And this is the crazy thing. I need to really, really clean my house well for my house sitters to come. House sitters, cat sitters. You see my cat back there? My daughter and her boyfriend insist on leaving drinks and stuff. There must be water in the bottom of that. He's about to knock it off. I don't know if they know, even if they're out of the room for a little bit and he comes in here. I don't think they know how often they share glasses of water with him. maybe that should be their punishment for just leaving the dishes all around. Yeah, the cat drinks out of it, and I'm not going to tell you. I guess there wasn't enough in there. I guess he's leaving disgusted. Anyway, thank you, everyone, for your advice last week. I truly, truly appreciate it. And I'm pretty sure this won't be the only time that I ever run out of floss and need to fix it, replace it with a color that doesn't quite match. And I appreciate the ideas because I can use those going forward. Anybody else who looks at your responses and your comments can do that too. Thank you to all my subscribers, those who've been here with me and those who are new. I truly appreciate it. Well, I can't believe that people want to come back and watch some more. To me, ramble. Pretty much that's it. And I guess we'll see you next time. Like I said, I'm going to try to do this Friday morning next week before we head out. And we're going to be gone a week and a half. I don't think we're going to be gone 2 whole weeks. We're just kind of, some of that we play by ear. We're going to Disney World. When we do a family vacation, we let the kids, they get to take turns. And so this year it was Kirsten's turn, and she picked Disney World. Actually, last year was Kirsten's turn, and we just couldn't get away from the office, and so we just went to Houston and played tourist for a week. And so this year it's Disney World. Abigail's the next one to pick, and who knows where that's going to be. I'm guessing it's probably going to be a cruise, but I don't know. Addison picked Idaho when she got to pick, and Wyatt picked Pennsylvania. And these are all driving trips, not flying. For both of those, we were on the road for 17 days, I think. We just pick a route and pick points of interest along the way and don't really have a schedule, which makes it so much more relaxing. But this time we have to be in Florida, in Orlando, by Sunday evening. That's when we check into the condo we rented. And at some point, my daughter who's in Canada, Abigail, will be flying in. I don't know when that's going to be, but anyway, we'll need to be there to go to the airport. So I got a lot going on this week. Got to get stuff taken care of at the office. Got to get stuff taken care of around here, and get everything packed and ready to go. We have actually never stayed in a condo before, so I do need this time for vacation. I'm going to need to put together, food and things that are easy to take with us and all of that stuff. So, anyway. And I got to get our tickets for Disney. Haven't done that yet either. So, lots to do. I hope that I can get this taken care of next Friday. I don't think it'll be a problem recording because there's no way on this earth that the rest of my family is going to get up at the wee hours of the morning to even leave on vacation. And I don't think there's even really a need for it. So hopefully we can just get up and head out at our leisure. And so hopefully I'll have a finished piece to show you. I hope everybody has a great week. I hope you get a lot of stitching done, and I will be back to show you what I got done. Thanks, and have a great day.